It's time for Imagine That, presented by Xfinity. Joshua, why don't you go first? What are you imagining this weekend?
All right, I'm imagining that Indiana beats Oregon. So we had just talked about the top three teams, and you and I both agree that Oregon is solidly in there. Indiana's really good, though, right? Like this isn't
Yeah,
just a
still, this is at Eugene. This is
it is, and
Oregon.
that's
Tell
why
me
it's an
more.
imagine that. I'm imagining. So,
Okay.
Indiana, very well coached football team. You mentioned Fernando Mendoza, one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Elijah Surratt, Omar Cooper Jr., two of the best weapons. The run game has three backs that they like to roll in. And their offensive line has played very well, except for one game this year against an Iowa team that was just like, screw it, we're going to heat them up. Defensively, they do a lot of really good things scheme wise, and I think it elevates their players. And to me, like it's one of those spots where Indiana wins it, and there's no more questioning, are they for real? Like that is they are for real moment. But I think it also brings into this larger conversation, like what really is the Big Ten this year? Like, like what is the top of that conference? Penn State already lost, right? Like Michigan, USC, I think would have something to say about that. If Ohio State goes in there and they jump on Illinois the way that Indiana did, we know that they're we don't even know if they're second tier at that point. Where does Nebraska factor into, being able, they've got a favorable schedule down the stretch here. It brings into question the landscape of the Big Ten if Indiana now all of a sudden is the second best team squarely in the conference.
Correct. Either like we're going to come out of this weekend either being like it's two teams in the top tier. It's Ohio State and Oregon and everybody else. Or there's holes in Oregon and Indiana's in that top group as well, which would be kind of a wild place to be. But I am with you on like that's what's at stake. We'll get into that game preview in just a minute. My imagine that is Joshua. Imagine Bobby Petrino. Remember, you remember the neck brace, the accident, scandal. Imagine Bobby Petrino running out onto the field as the head coach of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Anything can
Kind of
happen in
wild, right?
2025. Anything can
Yes,
happen.
only it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this weekend. This is for real. This is going to happen. Bobby Petrino, interim head coach for the Razorbacks. They're playing Tennessee. He's made defensive staff changes already. Like he has said, I want the job. They have said they're going to consider him to be the full-time head coach of Arkansas again. I'm so intrigued by this. Like I kind of think that they might cover. It's 11.5 points against Tennessee. Like there's something weird in there. Obviously, he's the offensive guy. We've seen some good out of the Arkansas offense. Defense
We have.
let them down at times. Both sides did against Notre Dame, but in some of these other games, I feel like something weird is going to happen because I'm imagining something that I never thought was going to happen again, and we're going to see it on Saturday.
Do you think he's already picked out new furniture in the office?
I think he's got it in a cart. Yes. Like ready to make the purchase. He wants the job.
I know he
clearly
does.
treating this like a serious job audition.
There are people who want him to have that job too, very clearly. I mean, I think if they cover, if they keep it close, if they win, that might be enough this weekend against Tennessee, who I think we all think is a good football team.
Yeah, but okay, so let's look at the rest of their schedule. At Tennessee, so yes, that is a hard place to play. We do think Tennessee is good. Then they got Texas A&M, Auburn, Mississippi State, at LSU, at Texas, Missouri. I think you do probably wait until you see how you go through that gauntlet.
But I mean, if you get that one, like there are more people are going to be politicking, even if it builds up the momentum, and then you just go into the rest of the season saying, can we steal one more and can we keep the rest close?
What a world. What a world. Imagine that, presented by Xfinity.